We ready to start?
You can't make me feel weird. I'll make you feel weird.
All right. Welcome to the podcast, episode 7.
Nah.
Which one are we on?
5.
It's close. Welcome to the podcast, episode 75. No, actually, episode 5, right?
I don't know.
All right. So, full disclosure. We were supposed to do. We're doing.
No. Don't out Emmy.
No, I will. I don't think she'll care.
All right, fine.
Emmy was under the impression that she could make it to today's podcast, and Finn, who knew the full situation, decided to believe her.
This is a good question because we've been talking about this for 20 minutes.
Sure.
Okay, this isn't, again, for the record, this isn't anyone's fault. Okay.
No, let's tell the story and then let's talk about it.
Exactly. Go ahead.
We're gonna spoil the first guest if we do this.
All right. I don't care. Who cares?
He's so mad. Let it out. Let it out.
Never listen.
Emmy was supposed to be on the podcast today. Finn reached out to Emmy and said, "Hey, Emmy, do you want to be the first guest?" And she was excited, like, "Oh, I'd love to. That sounds great." But I have a 24-hour stream right before. But if you guys adjust some things around, or maybe Finn suggested we shove some things around, Finn or whoever suggested we start today at 6 p.m. Okay, we have a whole day of podcasting, and Emmy's like, "Oh, that'll give me 3 hours of sleep, something like that. I'll do a 24-hour stream. I'll sleep for 3 hours, and then I'll come to the podcast."
Right.
She didn't make it.
Which is what? But keep in mind, I knew this, so the first time I'm like, "Yo, there's no way she makes it. She just no way." And then that was 2 days ago because I knew what was about to happen, you know. Mm-hmm. And then to this morning, I'm like, guys, there's no way she makes it, right? Sure enough, Finn's like, an hour before we start.
Bad news, by the way.
Yeah,
guys.
Bad news, by the way, guys. Not gonna make it.
So I was under the impression because I thought she was like, she had a 24-hour stream,
right. And
then she was like, well, if you guys move the podcast back 6 hours, I can make it.
Right, which is fine.
I'm like, oh, she's gonna get a full night's of sleep, but no, her 24-hour stream ended at 4. We're starting the podcast at 6?
Well, her probably be 9, yeah.
Sure. So in short, I thought she was gonna get a full night's of rest.
No way.
Otherwise, I would have been on your team. No way she makes it.
No way. So here's the thing: this is not. It's okay. It happens, right?
Yeah.
But the issue that we're having is that Finn thinks that it's normal to be able to do a 24-hour stream, take a 3-hour nap, then wake up and do the podcast. Because I knew that was going to happen. So I'm like, there's no way she makes it. He thought that that's humanly possible. If I did that, I would be in the hospital.
Yeah, you couldn't do it. Okay, Finn, go ahead.
I just think more people need to get belted growing up. Because
you want to hit Emmy with a belt.
She should have been hit with a belt growing up. Because Emmy, I know you're watching this. If you got hit with a belt by your parents growing up,
I got hit with a belt.
You got hit with a belt?
Yes,
you would have showed up.
I would never have said that I could do that because I couldn't. That's such an insane. It's such a hard thing to do.
It's pretty easy, bro.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Listen, I'll do a 24-hour stream and then I'll do a podcast.
Okay,
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
And my argument is, I don't think Finn is taking. I don't think Finn's taking into consideration the energy levels that you should have while streaming. And I hate being on the side of it. Is streaming difficult? It's not difficult, but holy fuck, you need to. You need to be energetic and bubbly. I could stay up 24 hours and I can go to school the next day. All A's, fine. I can do that. But if you need me to be on I can't pick my nose without people dissecting it. So I need to be genuinely lively, genuinely energetic here. And I'm not even I slept great last night and I'm not even here fully right now. So 24 hours fucking awake. 24 hours awake.
Yeah, I agree.
And then immediately 2-hour nap.
Way. There's no way.
You can't even sleep that well before him because you're thinking about you have to go. No, you're not even.
Chance showed up today. He was the first one here, and he sat down in his chair and he went like this.
No, I napped for
as if we had already done the back-to-back podcast episodes. We hadn't even started, and you were like, "Oh, dude, I'm so exhausted."
To be fair,
You just showed up.
This is the exact time I turn my stream off.
So his body's already wired to be tired.
My clock, my fucking 15 years of streaming clock is wired. Hey, you're done for the day. But now we're just, why do you think I have this again? I'm drinking a fucking Monster. I need energy. Give me crack if you have it. I don't have it.
Well, that's what I was going to say. A little Adderall would solve that problem. If I knew I had the 24 coming up.
I've streamed 34 hours with Adderall.
This
Some
is
alcohol,
guys,
maybe?
Guys. At the end of the day, I'm curious what people in the comments have to say. Like, there's just no way this is normal. Like, if I hear me out.
Okay.
If I wake up at, let's say, my normal time, 8 o'clock in the morning, okay, and by the time it's 2 a.m., I feel like throwing up. I'm so.
I don't know where you're getting physically sick in that way. I'm just getting extremely tired.
I am in so much pain. By, like, let's say, God forbid, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. That's only a 12. That's what? That's almost 24 hours. That's impossible.
Okay, why are we assuming that? Didn't she go to sleep? Did anybody watch? I'm pretty sure she slept.
I'm not watching her
like-
sleep, bro.
I'm watching her sleep.
2 hours of sleep.
Was it 2?
And we
Wait,
don't know if
that's
she's on
true.
drugs. She could be on drugs. If I was her, I would be on drugs.
Okay.
I would be on drugs, and I would not sleep those 2 hours because the drugs haven't.
You know what?
like,
That's a
on
good
drugs.
point. Maybe she did sleep during this. I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either, but I know that they went to bed. I saw the thumbnail. I didn't click on it. I'm not a freak.
So you're saying that 30,000 people who are watching are freaks?
No,
then?
not 30,000. It dropped to like, I don't know, 15K.
Ew, your view count, Andy?
I'd be
Gross.
watching. Bro.
I can't believe you look
Hey,
at that stuff.
hey, Chance, your view count's a little low late, and you should pump
It's
those
extremely
numbers
low,
up.
and then it's gonna keep going down.
Hey, me too, brother.
Absolutely, that shit is on a downward slope, and there is nothing being done to
You
change.
guys,
It's never going back up.
you pulled me on a sinking ship.
Yes, actually,
Yes.
yes.
This was supposed to be my big
We
thing.
are actively being replaced, and everyone sees it and everyone knows it, and that's okay because we're getting old. But this sink is shipping.
Hey, no one can replace you. No one can replace you. You two are special
They can stop watching us.
in the annals of history.
I don't think anyone cares, man.
But it doesn't even matter. At the end of the day,
I don't know how you.
we're
could,
here. We're happy.
Chat, do you like when we leave? I said chat. Do you like when we leave this stuff in the podcast? Should we not? Is somebody sitting here like real annoyed that we're being
Annoyed
meta?
what?
That we're like talking about
What do you mean
it.
being meta?
We're talking about the filming of the podcast as the podcast.
Is that what meta is?
That's meta. It's like a Russian nesting
It is
doll.
what meta is, but I think Finn's overthinking it.
I think
and
Finn's-
being cringe.
Hey, leave in the comments below.
I think he's being overthinking.
If we
and being
should
cringe.
keep doing this weird shit,
Dude,
or
no one gives a fuck. Finn, you're doing this podcast. I feel like you're streaming it to like the other 7 people that are like podcast enthusiasts, and you're like, the camera angle is off askew here. But
actually it is. I'm
The
gonna move
other, and you're like, he was bitching and whining about the fucking our last podcast because you're on your phone for like, listen, I can only use the Nick camera for 7 seconds before it starts to subconsciously affect the way people bullshit. 7 people are picking that up at most, and you're getting like autistic with it.
Listen, okay, you need at least one guy to care. I'm the autistic dude who cares. We balance.
And the thing is, like, Nick and I talk about the same shit, but we're talking. It's almost like we're talking to other streamers. But your average Joe does not give 2 flying fucks about your shit, Finn, our shit, like that. Our careers, no, they don't care. They don't. I don't blame them.
I don't know if anyone. Wait, you think we're getting replaced?
We are.
I don't
dude.
think so.
Yeah, we are.
Who's replacing us?
Young people.
I
in
think,
general,
I think
this is
young.
getting old.
But it doesn't also. Wouldn't the viewer also be getting replaced?
Yes.
So like it's.
Your viewers aren't watching anymore because they're old and they have jobs now and they're working and they don't have time for this shit. I don't blame them.
Wow.
It's getting old.
What you underestimate is the podcast solves that because they don't have time for Twitch streams, but they do have time for a podcast on their commute to work. They're listening to us all argue right now.
We're not are we arguing?
Type 1.
So how often do people say, like, the youngins nowadays, how often do they say, yo, chat?
You know what's funny? I see it a lot. Even I was on a Reddit post today talking about basketball, and they said, "Hey, chat, what do you think about LeBron?" So, like, a guy who doesn't even stream said that.
Saying it to who? Like, where were you watching?
He posted on Reddit, and people replied.
So he said on Reddit, yo, chat.
It's becoming a thing that non-streamers say.
Okay. I mean, like, it's not ruining my day, or it's weird. I had to measure whether I should be really mad about this, but it is stupid. But this isn't ruining my day.
I mean, it's just all symptom.
You know what? You know, there's an argument that it is.
Okay.
So because it is one piece of the puzzle of just all these new young fucks, you know. I could find a way to make this ruin my day for sure.
I mean, I think it's just a bigger a symptom of the bigger disease, you know. You know, once everything becomes mainstream, then it slowly dies. It really does.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It
does.
The niche stuff that, like, you know, was doing well for a while. Once it becomes too big, it eventually becomes cringe and dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the good thing is, at least one of us in this room has made enough money for it not to matter. So, Chance, congratulations, man.
I'm not there yet. I was talking about
3 houses not enough.
No one wants to hear this stuff. No one wants to hear this stuff. But I was talking openly about, like, well, how much more money I need to make in general.
Why do you need to make more money?
Well, I will run out with my lifestyle.
What are you spending money on?
Wait, you don't do anything.
You don't do nothing.
Well, but it costs money to upkeep doing nothing. Does it not?
I mean, this house you're gonna make like $300K on.
Okay. Do you think $300K sustains your whole life?
That's 3 years.
Okay. I plan on, unlike you, I want to make it past 40, Nick.
Okay. Well, I want to. I'm just not going to.
You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, and people don't like talk. It's like, oh, I don't want to hear Chance complain. You should hear about my life, and they're not wrong, right? Everyone else is way more fucked.
Let's hear about their life in the comments.
They don't want to talk about it.
Talk about your life in the comments.
But
everything,
all of it,
all paragraphs. Wife, 401K, dog with diabetes. Let's hear it. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't remember what I was talking about.
Say something about your life and finances. You need more money.
Oh, just, the things that I want out of life.
Okay, that's
right.
fair.
And I don't think, again, they're not egregious wants. They're things that I think most everyone wants.
What do you want?
I want every one of my kids to have their own bedroom.
So you want how many kids? What kids?
If I had kids,
how many kids do you want?
Well, what if I want to, but I end up getting a double at the second one, so I end up with 3.
That's called twins.
Okay, this house here can handle that.
Okay, sure. Now I got to send them to college.
Well, you don't have to do that.
Wait, hold on. If you have twins, you want to separate the twins into separate rooms? You don't want to give
I want them each to have their own room.
A little bunk bed situation?
Sure, and then they turn 7, I'm thinking down that line. At that point,
But okay, you're talking about your finances and what you're preparing for, but you already have what you need for that.
No, I don't. I don't have all of that. I want to have a maid the rest of my life.
Okay.
I don't think that's egregious. Now, what's egregious is I want 3 Lambos in red, green, and black. That's egregious. I don't want that. I don't need a yacht. I don't need a mansion, but I'd like each kid to have their own bedroom. I'd like them to go to college.
You don't want to clean up?
I'd like to have a maid. Yeah, well, I don't need one. You're right. I can cook my own meals, assuming I full on retire, but I don't want to.
You're not there yet? A maid costs what? $3K a month, $30K a year?
I don't know. I haven't done that. I would like a vacation every year to be able to afford it when I'm older.
You're not there? No. If you're not there, then everybody else watching's fucked.
Exactly. So that's why no one wants to hear me talk about it, because think of how fucked everyone else is. Absolutely.
I've been going on vacations using my credit card.
Okay.
Is that bad?
Do you want to talk about the debt?
I'm in debt.
This guy's in debt. Bad.
You're in debt?
Bad.
Talk about it.
This isn't even a joke.
Wait, it's not a joke, actually?
Speaking of which, Patreon. Check out the Patreon down below. Bro. It's going to fix my problems for sure.
We split this shit in thirds, so Finn does get that. Now,
I get a little bit of that. Highest sum of money and the lowest that you've earned from a sponsor.
One sitting.
Most I've ever gotten.
It's like 4 hours max.
4 hours max.
And when they met in some auditorium, he shook Chance's hand and said, I don't like him. And then the guy crashed a Lambo.
I'll openly talk about it.
I don't think he's ever said it, but
no, Sky does Minecraft.
Sky does Minecraft.
You had an interesting clip with that mage game. Go get clipped and put on.
Oh yeah, the Nazi flag. But do you think that reached anywhere level to mainstream?
You're not going to contextualize that?
No. They can think what they want.
So Finn, okay, can I be honest? You're you're like an average guy, not like a streamer with streamer money, but you're doing all right, right?
Yeah. I'm doing way better than all right.
Right, way better than all right.
Yeah.
But this guy is in debt up his ass.
Okay, what are you in debt from?
Okay, number one, first and foremost, of course,
college.
we got the classic student loans.
Hell yeah. Give me numbers.
talking 33K.
That's a lot of money.
So you're in
dude.
debt 33K now, or
No, way more than that.
No, that's just the student loans.
That's the first step.
It's really bad.
Hey, but I have 3 college degrees, baby. Count them. It's a
10K
party
per.
trick. I can just talk about it,
Dude,
and that's their worth.
my arena partner like can't fucking queue right now because they messaged me and they're like, "Hey, saw you're playing mop. I want to queue." It's bleep this out. It's
Okay.
and he has been
Don't say his name over and over.
yeah, I don't want to give you more editing, but no, my arena partner was
Aw.
like, "Hey, I'd love to queue, but I can't. I'm looking for a job." I'm like, "Don't you have like a degree?" He's like, "Yep." Not using it.
Well, why bleep it out? Let everyone know he's struggling. It's the way it goes.
Honestly, well, that's the thing. It's probably not even a secret. He doesn't care.
Bro, but that's most people, man.
Yeah, I know it is most people.
We really have it good.
Yeah, no, we do.
So let's talk about your debt.
I'll eventually have it good.
So-
Unless you guys are irresponsible
No,
and you
hold on.
say something bad online.
Hold on. Student loans. Go on.
I don't want to dump
So,
my personal
no, quick
info.
question. How many times have you been overseas this year?
Like 5 times.
He's been overseas 5 times this year.
I went to Japan 3 times. I went to Jamaica. Where else did I go?
But a lot of those were paid for by other people.
No.
Nah. Kind of. Like 2 of them were like half paid.
But it's still expensive as shit.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Okay, listen.
Economy?
It's so easy to just, all you have to do is just do what you want to do and figure it out later.
Wait, what about your car loan?
I almost paid that off.
Wait,
Okay.
car loan.
People still think Nick bought me that car.
I did not.
What are we talking about?
You better believe it, because if they think I actually did,
I got a nice car,
he does.
0% down payment.
So you
I'm
looked-
kidding. I paid for almost all of it outright, so that's not a bad one.
Okay, but you paid that before paying off debts.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah. No. I got more debt later.
Finn, do you owe more than 100K
No.
across the board?
No, I swear I have it good. I do have a lot of debt, kinda, but like I'll be able to pay it off if I'm not an idiot, in like a year.
You're
or
on
something.
track.
I'm on track to pay it off.
Is
Okay.
the debt going up or down?
It's going down now.
Oh, good. But the thing is here, and the moral of the story is,
didn't know.
okay,
It's okay.
know.
You know, I don't need sympathy.
it's,
I mean,
I'm not giving it to you. So
Oh,
the
fuck
thing
you.
is, he has debt, right? But
Mm-hmm.
then has decided to go to overseas to Japan 5 times,
No, 3 times.
3 times.
I went to other places.
But think about that.
I mean, yeah, that's interesting.
I've always wondered how people, because like I pay for things myself. I look at my balances. I know how much
Yeah.
I make. I wonder how people afford things. It's either you don't do anything at all, or you rack up mass amounts of debt. Is
Okay,
that the only options?
Can you hear me out for just a second, though?
Yeah.
I still don't regret it. I wouldn't take it back for a thing. They're also not the things that really got me in debt. They didn't help me. However, I'm young. If I'm going to go...
How old are you?
I'm not telling anybody how old I am.
34?
Something. You think I'm 34?
32?
Your hairline says you're 34.
I have great...
Are you in the 20s?
Nah. I'm
Okay.
basically your age.
Wait, why are you saying you're young?
I'm young.
You're not young.
Wait, you think you're young?
I'm young enough to be able to use my legs to walk around Japan. I'm not going to be able to do that when it's fiscally viable for me to go to... I don't want to go there when I'm 54.
You're closer to
I wanna
54
go
than
now.
0.
I'm pretty sure you'll be able to walk around at 54. We're not doing any manual.
You know what I
labor.
mean. Okay? I want to go when I'm young and enjoy it. And I'm glad I did.
Back to what we're talking about.
Sorry.
Sure.
How much more money do you need?
So, dude, this is gonna piss a lot of people off.
Let's hear it, man.
I don't.
Let's just say it, man.
When I did math on it, for me, what felt extremely comfortable, and I'm like, okay, yeah, and I kind of overestimated everything. Everything was deeply overestimated. Okay, and this is like not even including investing any money and making it go up, doing none of that. Just if you put this in my bank account and it was never touched, never adjusted at any point, this will pay for my luxurious life that I would like to have. Which to me,
You know what's funny? Can
Whatever.
I kind of correct you?
10 million.
More
No,
total.
total.
Okay, that's actually mathematically kind of close. But you say, by the way, when he says his luxurious life, I think you should, because when people think that they're like, oh, yachts, Lamborghinis, you should kind of explain what that is.
I
to the-
did. I said, okay, I explained that earlier.
we'll
I
keep it
want my
clean.
kids to have their own bedroom. I want,
Right.
assuming, let's say I have 3.
Yeah.
I don't know if I even want kids, but if I did, I would love to not be like worried about paying for it.
Yeah, but
kids have their own bedroom.
okay, that's
their
fine.
own college. I want a new, nice car
Okay.
every, I don't know, decade.
Okay.
I would like a vacation once a year. I'd like a maid.
Okay.
I'd like to be able to go out to restaurants and movie theaters.
My whole point is, like, your luxury life really isn't super luxury. It's kind of like you just kind of want to just like chill.
I would like, yes.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, you want to fly first class
Yeah,
everywhere.
you do have the modern American dream. That's basically my goal too, minus the maids.
Yeah, and it's $10 million to get it.
I know.
That's fucking crazy.
It's $10 million today. In 5 years,
today,
it could be $20 million because of inflation.
True.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, I say 10 million because, again, that's why I overestimated everything going into it as well, because inflation's going to kick in, and let's assume I don't invest.
It's bad, man. I think we need universal-based income. That's a whole different story, though.
That is a whole different story. And I don't think we're the podcast to do it.
We're sure as fuck not, brother.
No.
We're sure
The
as
people
fuck
trust us with our knowledge.
I mean,
we know things about this.
The last few episodes have definitely
so you need $10 million total, huh?
That's where I see it. And
you want to race 10 million, me versus you?
You'd probably win. You're doing things that can give you money. I'm not. I'm just on track and I'm coasting.
Well, I got to take a few steps back first, but maybe then we can race after.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I mean, you unironically might win. Like, all of my fucking money is in real estate in Texas.
I know.
What a misplay.
I don't know if it's a misplay now.
I think it is.
Well, this house is nice. I like it.
See, I don't know. You told me that it's a bad time to sell it. I don't look at this stuff.
It is a bad time.
I wouldn't know. I would have to have someone like tell me what the.
But it's a good time to buy.
I'll buy a house from you. Wait, I'll buy this house from you.
No.
Okay. In due time.
No, I need it.
You want to buy it?
I'm gonna buy this house.
I'll outbid you. I'll put on credit.
You are in debt. We were even over this.
I have really good credit.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying I do.
Man,
I don't.
And isn't that funny how that works?
By the way,
you're in debt and
They
your credit's
trust
good,
me to pay.
and my credit is fucked.
My
I think
credit's pretty
it's
good.
better now, but we're talking like this is fixing it for 10 years.
Oh.
So I mean, I've been having to. I only buy gas.
my
with
credit's
credit
pretty
card.
good.
What's y'all's credit? Just say it.
815, baby.
815? That's not just good. That's excellent.
Yeah. No. Why would it be anything but excellent?
Nick has
me why.
made his payments.
Tell me why.
There's no reason.
If I don't have a perfect credit score, then no one should have one. Ever.
I mean, well, that's the thing. You don't struggle with money, and you make your
Not
payments.
yet.
Okay. Me, on the other hand, I have really. Did we talk about this in the last time we did already?
Yeah, you said your credit used to be 500 or something. Isn't that like the floor?
No, like the maximum I can spend per month was $500.
Oh, okay.
Because my credit was so bad. I want to say I have a credit score of maybe 700-ish now.
That's pretty
Oh,
good.
that's great. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
mine's
not
like
bad.
740 or something. I don't know.
But it was like, what's really bad? Give me a number.
400.
It was looking at 500, maybe even lower. It was horrible.
315. I don't know. I don't really know about going lower.
There were payments in San Antonio for the college class, but yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully
That's
that
the way that
was-
it goes. You got to pay your tow bills too. But we should probably get into what this episode's supposed to be about.
Oh yeah,
It's about friendship, really.
it's about
Friendship?
friendship.
About friendship.
A lot of people have been asking for story time.
Story time.
And the thing is, you are the one with the good stories.
I do have some interesting stories. I think a lot of people are interested in stories, you know, on stream or like behind the scene type stream stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But there's definitely some bangers from before.
What do you mean from before? But from your life as a streamer?
Before?
you
Oh,
even-
I was a streamer. I actually was streaming at the time, but like streaming wasn't a thing.
You know, I actually hate that word, streaming. I actually hate it.
Remember we used to call it strumming because we hated it.
Because like, oh, I have to stream. Like, think about what that means.
I thought it was cringe when like other streamers were saying, "Yeah, I'm live.
Yeah, fuck
I'm
them.
live." The fuck? What is this? TV? What are you, the news
Oh,
channel?
Yeah.
Live on air? You fucking cringe
You
fuck.
know what was really cringe? When when Netflix took it, it's like, oh, we're streaming now. Like Netflix took over the word streaming.
They did.
Yes, because they say you can stream all this stuff to
They
your
did.
home
You know,
TV.
now you mention it, you're
yes,
right.
everyone just took
that
it, man.
shit just kind of took over. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, it's bad. We need to change something else. We need to be uploading or something. Like, you know, we gotta
I'm
change
uploaded.
it.
That's my uplink.
You know the W community says?
What?
Like, yo, I got Spark Up.
No,
That's what
they
they
don't.
say. Yes, they do.
That's weed.
That is weed.
That's a weed
That is what the
thing.
W community says. Are you Spark Up yet? That's what they do.
They do not. You are making this up.
Why would I lie? I can find
Just
clips.
for some funnies, you
No,
know, on just the podcast.
I hang out with them.
Who?
The W community.
Who?
Like Agent, Marcus, Arky, all those guys. They say Spark
I
Up.
only know Agent out of those, and I don't
Okay.
think he says that.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. Finn?
I can find a clip of it.
Do you believe me or Nick? Do you think he's making? I think maybe they said it one time.
No, that's what they call it.
No, they said it one time.
How are you arguing with this? I'm telling you,
Because
it's true.
I hear them say streaming, man.
Bro, but it's like spark up means go live.
No, I never hear them say that.
You don't even know how these people are, man.
I don't watch them either.
You know who I feel like I'm arguing with someone on Reddit who's super
But
confident.
I would have seen at some point a
No.
clip. It would have came across my desk.
They do.
It came across your desk?
Yes, I work in an
They
office.
do.
I don't believe that.
All right.
But all right, so let's get into. All right, Finn or Nick, have I ever told y'all about my first kiss?
No.
Nick, I might have told you.
You probably during some part of our life.
Do you remember any of it?
It's not with the girl with the hairy armpits, is it?
No.
Okay.
It's a different one.
Okay.
Now we've got two to tell.
Oh.
Chance used to be a little bit of a player when he was younger.
I was.
He was.
Oh,
He was white and he had blue
Debatable.
eyes, man. It was free.
I think it's
Debatable.
confidence.
so, okay. Remember I told the story about how I went to that stupid party and my brother was, okay, he was like the kingpin of like just high school weed and drinking, partying. He was the king.
Yeah, we got into that last
Okay.
one. Yeah.
So my friend Tyler had extremely Christian parents. Tyler was I would literally walk to his house. He was my neighbor. Okay. And so childhood friend, we're friends since 3 years old. Tyler knew he was going to have to go to a private Christian school at some point in his life. And I knew it too. And we were always like just laughing about it. We never knew what it actually meant. But then the day showed up, or the summer, where he's going to have to go to a new high school. He saw how much of a fuck up my brother was. And he took the opportunity to convince my parents at their most susceptible moment to convince them to send me to a private school with him.
Wait, what? Your friend did this to you?
Yes.
You got
I
betrayed.
remember. Yeah, no, I did. He came over one day, and you understand, we're at a level of friendship where he does not knock the door. He just walks in, okay? And I came out of I was like, rub my eyes, just woke up. And he's in the kitchen with my mom talking. Tyler, what are you fucking doing here?
Oh my God.
Yeah, and he's just talking to them. And I don't know how it was brought up. Maybe my mom and dad were talking, and my Tyler just overheard and was just like, y'all thinking about a private school?
But he already had that fate.
Yes.
It was sealed.
Yes.
The ship was sinking and he didn't want to go on alone.
The church, he would go to church twice a week.
Oh my God.
Wednesdays and Sundays.
Wait, what's he doing now?
I don't know. I don't know. I actually saw him at some point recently, but you're distracting me.
Yeah.
Point is,
Hold on.
The
Nick,
church.
lower your mic. What are you doing with that thing, man? No, not like that. You got to
It's
lower
all
it
sad now.
from the joint.
The church that he would go to twice a week was also at the school that we went to.
Okay.
It's a church school combination.
I'm
You can
sure.
imagine how gung-ho his parents were about sending him to this private school.
Okay, because he was going there already.
So I ended up going with him.
That is
And-
insane, by the way.
Yeah. So I was very popular at my school, and all of a sudden I'm thrown in with a school. My class was a size of 50 people
Oof.
in my entire class. Half of them did not speak English.
What did
Okay.
they speak?
Korean. They were Korean exchange students.
What did that sound like?
I'm not going to be racist.
Almost got
me. But no, they actually had the hero. Like they had broken English. They did. And it was actually super annoying because they were allowed to like bring in English translating calculators or whatever. Like there was like a translating like thing,
Yep.
but it could do more than translate.
Always can.
I was so mad. So I would always like steal it from them and it was fun.
So you would abuse and steal from your Korean.
Abso-fucking-lutely. And we were fucking around. It was memes, whatever. Point is, I'm at this school. Half of them don't speak English. And then
Is that a problem to you when people in America don't speak English?
I'm just trying to get the setting correct of how being the new kid at school, but
do
to an
you hate
extreme.
your DoorDash drivers and they're like, you know?
Yes, I
hola?
get really annoyed when I fucking order DoorDash and I tell them what the gate code is. Okay,
What?
I am annoyed. Yes, and so yeah, whatever. But that's a whole side conversation. Are you asking what? What?
So you think people in America should speak English?
It would be ideal if we all spoke the same language so we can fucking communicate.
Why don't you learn Spanish or Korean?
Because I'm in America.
Oh god.
What's crazy about that?
Nothing.
Either way, so I'm at a private school. Half of them don't speak English, and then you take So there's 50 people total, 25 don't speak English, and 12 of those 20 or other 25 were so like they're fucking losers. I don't even know how else to word
Because they
it.
don't speak English, or
No. Like they have no social skills.
oh,
They had no social skills. And you can feel bad all you want, but at the end of the day, I don't want to sit at the lunch table with them.
okay.
I do not. And then the other people were cool. All right. Now you can imagine a new kid sent to this school. And not to mention, the girl to guy ratio was 70-30.
In favor of what?
In favor, there were less men than women.
That's how it is in Christian schools.
There's more girls?
I went to them as well.
Way
Super
more
skewed.
girls.
Isn't that good for you?
That's how you would think. Anyways, I went to this school, dude. And I just got my first phone.
Okay.
This is when I first got a phone, dude. I'm texting everybody, and eventually I dated a girl, and we
It's
dated.
a Christian school?
Yeah, I dated.
How is that allowed?
You
It's
can
my-
date.
It's my first girlfriend. This relationship was so fucking fake, or not even. Yeah, fake. I guess the kid, dude. Those high school relationships are fucking retarded. They're retarded. You're just dating because it's cool to date.
Really? You didn't find love?
No, man.
You don't think you have the ability to love as a
No.
child?
Dude, I think back, why the fuck did I date her?
I don't know.
Because all she did is bitch, and I just wanted to play WoW.
Okay.
And then she's like, I want to talk on the phone. Why?
Oh.
That's how that was. Okay. So
Sounds like she is the problem.
I guess.
What was her first name?
No.
What was her last name?
It was Carly. Not gonna say last name, but her name was Carly.
Carly? I'm just kidding.
Close. And no, we just were not a match. But point is, we dated because it's cool to date.
Okay.
Right. And at some point, you eventually have to start doing actual date things. And I wasn't allowed to go to her house. I wasn't allowed to see her because her parents are super Christian. She wasn't supposed to date till 18, whatever. We never kissed.
How old
Okay.
were you, by the way?
Well, this is high school. So I'm like 14, 15. We dated for 3 years. My entire high school life.
You dated the one girl and you hated her?
Hated her. Immensely hated her. I mean, like, I would be so mad every time I had to talk to her. I was so annoyed.
Oh
I
my
would try and
God,
sleep in
dude.
class. Yeah, he's like, why would you do that? Because I'm a stupid high schooler. And it's cool to have a girlfriend.
Okay, so you just had a girlfriend in high school to say that you had one?
I didn't even tell people, though. So why was I don't know. But
This
you
is
see how
insane.
stupid this is.
Yeah.
And regardless, though, there were...
Wait, this is supposed to be your first kiss story. You said you never kissed her.
I didn't kiss her for 3 years.
So you did kiss her.
We're going to get to that.
Slut.
All right. So, and this is like where I'm learning, about dating. Clearly, I'm a fucking child. And we're dating for 3 years. The most we ever did was hold hands because we're not allowed to touch.
That's good.
We held hands. But I remember...
Self-control.
Sure, whatever. And, the school is very strict, but we became like the school couple, right? There wasn't a lot of kids at the school, but we were the school couple because we dated since freshman year.
Okay.
All the way up to, I think, senior year almost. But we never kissed. Of course, she was telling of all of her friends, like, we've never kissed, we never kissed, we never kissed, big deal. And so junior year rolls around. Now, junior year of the Christian school, private Christian school, we have this big event after school, right? And it's this like theme, was amusement park, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, the juniors make a maze. That's what the juniors are supposed to do. It's like a charity fundraiser thing. And she said, all right, I'm going to build this maze for the juniors, and I'm going to make this special spot. She's directing the whole thing. She's the leader. She got voted in.
Okay,
put
so she's in
of
charge.
effort. She's going to make this spot where we're going to have our first kiss. Okay?
And this is built, and everyone has to deal with this?
Yeah, so you cardboard boxes. Right?
Okay.
And so she's you have to pay to go in, and all the kids go out to school. We're raising money for charity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can imagine. So she's directing it. She's like, I want this pathway going here. She wants this maze. She made this special area where me and Chance are going to have our first kiss. And all the girls knew it was happening, and everyone was super excited. And so I'm nervous as
Why
hell.
is this a public event?
You're right. Good question. I don't know. Fucking stupid kids.
Okay.
All right, I'm annoyed. I'm not a part of this. This is a girl thing. I don't run the show here. I'm the minority at the school. Okay. All right. Anyways, these girls were super excited, and this is honestly kind of where my spawn of hating women came in.
Which you don't do.
I mean, it's just they're so excited over the stupidest shit. And then thinking back, I guess it's a big deal, whatever. Anyways, they're like obsessed with Twilight, and I just start hating things. I'm just at war with these women. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're at the event. The maze is happening. This is months and time and planning. She's so excited. All the girls are excited. They're going to have their first kiss. Oh my God. And then I'm so nervous. And then, we get to the maze. It's me and Carly. And she's like, okay. We go in the maze. She knows the direction. We take the left. We take the right. And there's this extremely dark box where no one can see it. And she's like, she made it the theme, chill room or whatever. I don't know. And we try and have our first kiss. It's extremely dark. I bumped her nose with my head. She got a massive nosebleed. And worst part, because everyone in the school was in on this, they were waiting at the exit. She came out with a bloody face. It was awful. And the worst part, I broke up with her a month later. And remember, she had all the women on her side and they were the majority. So now the whole school hates me.
Dude, what the fuck?
And this established my entire senior year. This is when we started doing arena. So not long after is when I was going around taking feet pics for you.
Oh, let's not talk about that.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Wait, hold on. Did your lips even touch?
No. We gave up. We never. No, I think we did at some point. We tried it.
Why'd you break up with her?
Because, dude, at some point I came to realize I just want to play WoW and she annoys me. She is just in the way of the things I want to do.
You know what? I think that's actually a really good story because part of me was kind of happy that she left with a bloody nose.
I didn't mean to hurt her.
No, but that's what you get for being stupid.
Wait, why was she being stupid? She just
wasn't
want to have a
being dumb.
special moment.
Yeah, but why does she deserve joy and I don't? Okay, I'm just kidding.
But no, I wasn't into the relationship at all. But I didn't tell her that. She didn't know. Of course, I'm like, oh, hey, good to see you. Good to see you again. Yeah, we're great. What a high school shit. Yeah, no, it was a high school relationship.
That was your first kiss.
So
honestly, I will say, because of my askewed perspective, when I hear people like we're high school sweethearts, I'm like, ooh.
I know a lot of people that got married in high school.
No, I'm not saying all high school sweethearts are bad, but I personally didn't see any good relationships.
So you weren't mature enough to understand love in high school.
Not at all.
Yeah.
No, because I didn't even know myself yet. I didn't come to terms with how much I just love being on my computer. I'm still trying to go to school. I'm still trying to be popular. I'm trying to fit in. I'm melding with what everyone else is doing to an extent, but I'm not me yet, right? Me is I want to go home. I want to play Warcraft 3. I want to talk about this game. I don't watch sports, but at lunch I'll talk about sports. Yeah, because that's the cool thing. I haven't figured me out yet.
Oh my God.
Does that make sense?
This is kind of a deep conversation.
A little bit. So
you've been taking therapy?
No.
You came to this conclusion on your own?
Yes, I reflect. I dissect my past.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, but now I know me.
So who is me?
I just explained who me is.
He just wants to play games.
Well, I don't just want to play games, but I'm not gonna force myself to enjoy things because other people do. Of course not.
What is your ideal Friday?
It depends on what mood I'm in, but typically
random.
Okay,
Friday,
a day off.
Sure.
I mean, have I been to the movies recently?
Have you?
Yeah, I actually went to go see the movie Weapons. It's really good.
Really? I saw it too.
It's really good.
It's pretty good.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
I have no one to go with, and apparently no one invites me. So.
Well, I will say.
Actually, I probably won't.
I actually wanted that. Here's another fun discussion.
Okay.
If you can bring up a map, Finn, of a theater room and seats you would select.
Yeah.
I want to know what seats y'all would select.
You want me to do that now?
It's pretty obvious.
Sure.
Last row in front of the projector.
Last row? So the back.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's the best spot.
Because I was looking at it, and me and Vicky were debating, where should we sit? Mm-hmm. And all the centers were... Yeah, there's different theaters, I guess.
You see right there? How the last two in the back are taken?
No. See, all those are taken, right?
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
Where would y'all go here?
Oh, okay.
No, let's use this one. This works. Where do y'all book a ticket here for this theater?
How many people am I going with? Just two?
Just two. Let's go you're on a date.
I mean...
Makes it way easier.
Back row, next to the people that are underneath, The back row.
So the 2 empty spots. So you're going to be surrounded.
Well, yeah, if it's a full theater, you're surrounded no matter what, right?
Not really. Finn, what do you think?
Well, that I was going to say is it totally depends. So in a situation like this movie just came out. Okay. I'm looking at this. This is going to be a full theater.
Okay, no. Let's just say
I'm going to be sitting by people. Knowing that, it looks like these 2 are probably the best.
And those are the 2 I would pick.
Yeah, exactly. Because I know I'm going to have to be sitting by some fucks. So
that's why you
I
go
may
to
as well optimize
That's
the
why you go to the
quality.
theaters that have just the 2 cubbies and you just share it with someone.
So that's the thing. Sometimes, though, I'll optimize isolation for no weird reason or anything. I just like my face.
No, I agree.
Okay, now the real question is, if you look at the same map, you should screenshot this, by the way.
I did.
There's a guy sitting by himself in the front right row. What the fuck is wrong with that guy?
So this guy,
That is weird.
he does not plan on watching the movie.
That guy's going to be watching people in the theater.
Dude, here,
And I honestly, if you want the God's honest truth, if I saw this and I saw that, I wouldn't even pick this theater. I'd pick a different one.
because school shooting or shootings.
Not only that, but it's like, what is he doing? He's not even in the good spot.
No, that's
Maybe-
weird.
No,
that is
it's-
weird. That's
Listen,
weird.
Listen, it's
Where's
Who
the
is
exit?
that? Who
Where's
is
the
that?
exit? Is he in front of the exit? Does he know that that's where?
That
where
is. I was just. Where is this?
wait, what is
What
this?
theater is this?
Wait, is this
Finn?
happening
You shouldn't
today?
Tell people what theater this is.
We should call ahead. Let them know.
No, guys.
Warn them.
That's not that uncommon. There's a lot of people, a lot of loners
No.
see movies and
Right. That's
they
okay.
feel weird, so they do isolate themselves. And I empathize with those people because I've gone to the movies by myself multiple times.
Okay, but you can't see the screen that close. There's back
that
left
is
corner.
that is the
and
worst spot.
The
in
bottom
theater.
left and bottom right corner are open.
Okay.
Be a loner there.
You know what?
That's cool.
Let's buy tickets and let's go find this guy.
I'll take a picture of him.
Let's take a
Why
picture.
don't
of him.
we do boom, boom, boom?
Yeah, right next to him.
Dude, he would hate that.
He
He
would.
specifically picked a shitty seat so we could be alone, and we're gonna buy tickets.
What if we
next
go
to
there?
him.
He's like the nicest guy. He's our new best friends on the
He's
pod.
like
You
super
know.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 options: super nice or next Joker shooter. You know.
Find a different theater, Finn.
All right.
Find one that's like a little more open so we can like have more of a choice. Because we went to the theater yesterday and we were trying to we were arguing which seats to pick. And she has the same concerns you have, Nick.
What?
And I tell her it's like you can't live like that, where you genuinely have the fear that we were at the pleb theater.
The AMC.
No, well, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And
What a weird
people are gonna be like, "That's not the pleb theater." I will say we went to Regal Gateway last night. It was more comfortable than iPick. iPick is
Really?
where you have a waiter. They bring your food. They give you a blanket. Those chairs sucked.
Yeah, and they smell bad.
Yeah, it was actually bad. And then we went to the pleb theater. It was more comfortable. It was better. The only downside is there was people next to us talking.
Oh, that's annoying.
And that's annoying. And iPick, you wouldn't get that. But here we go.
See, again, there's a lot of factors. Like, you have to know some theaters, the elements to them, the idiosyncrasies to the theaters. Like, in fact, this row right here, the front of the back row, is there a rail that you can kick your feet up on? There's stuff like that matter. You know what I'm saying?
This is Alamo Draft House, by the way. This is where you get served food.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is mid tier. There's low tier, mid tier, higher tier.
I love the Alamo Draft House. So the thing to know about Alamo Draft House is you need to go in twos. If you pick odd, you and your lady or whoever you're going with are going to be in between two people's table. It's going to be weird. So you have to go by evens. So that I know when I'm picking, and that's a factor.
Sure. I understand. You're right.
All right,
that is
go
smart.
ahead. Where do you pick in Chance?
Honestly, right behind the handicap people. Middle, right there. That's where I go. Look, that screen is puny. I'll be honest, this shit sucks. This is a terrible theater.
I like Alamo.
I mean, Alamo's great, but that screen size is awful.
I can do you one better.
Like, get some IMAX at Regal
Yeah.
Gateway. Because you're right. Like,
When you go to Imagine with Paul Glantz, man.
fuck Paul
Oh,
Glantz.
fuck Paul Glantz, dude.
Like, fuck story time. Unless you want more stories, I can.
Wait,
but
this is
works.
IMAX?
That doesn't even look like a normal
Bro,
theater.
this looks like it's handicap only. Oh no, it's just the letters and stuff.
Regal Gateway sucks, by the way.
Dude, no, the IMAX at the Regal Gateway was actually incredible. The seats are more comfortable than any other place I've ever been.
Like,
Wow.
in this case, boom, just straight in the middle of it.
Wait, that screen size is actually wow. Okay,
It
I'm
looks
wrong.
small as hell.
It does look small. It's weird. Like it actually goes really fucking. It's huge.
You know what's underrated?
Mm.
XD.
XD, the
'Cause-
emote.
No. Cinemark XD.
Oh.
It's basically always a humongous screen. There's no like glasses or some gimmicky bullcrap. It's just a really good experience. If you ever see XD, get that shit. No one talks about it. It's basically a little less grandiose than IMAX, but it's so good.
You want to know where I'm sitting?
Where?
It's not a full theater, right?
No, let's assume this is it. There's those 3
Empty.
people there, and that's it.
Okay.
If it's just these 3 people, I'm sitting in the bottom right 2
What?
because I like to do things in the theater with my partner.
So you're going? Wasn't there a comedian that literally got canceled for public masturbation and he was at a theater?
Well, that's a solo up thing.
You would honestly get in just as much trouble doing it with a partner.
I have not got caught yet.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not even going to see the movie.
That's illegal.
Do you think
illegal.
that story, what I said, is true?
No.
No.
Okay, good, because it wasn't.
Yeah, you
I
don't
sit
get it.
right in the back there, right in the back middle.
Back middle?
Yeah, 100%. Right, dude, because it's math.
How?
It's where it's like where the light comes from. The best spot for the best picture is right below.
Back middle is always a safe choice.
Back
always.
middle, always. Best 2.
I don't
There'll
like
never
back
be a
middle.
bad seat.
I'm probably gonna go.
Wait, that's not true. One time I went back middle, the seats didn't recline. They're the only ones that didn't recline.
That does happen too.
So uncomfortable.
That's true.
I remember a time where the seats didn't recline. Like I expected that when going to the pleb theater, right?
Yeah.
I keep calling it the pleb theater, but I don't know what else to call it because I literally find it better than the higher tier theaters now.
A lot of the times in life, things that are like the basis aren't necessarily that much worse, or sometimes are better than things at the way top. The only time that ever, in my opinion, has changed is like first class tickets, like on airplanes.
How has it changed?
They're always better, like the more money you spend. But talking about the theaters, like the cheaper one is probably, in his opinion, is better than the one that's more expensive.
The last time I was at, I remember. So I grew up with Regal Gateway. That's like the theater I grew up with. The last time I was there, aside from yesterday, was in a car with Reckful, Sea-Doo, maybe Mitch, like that whole house.
Yeah.
Right when Byron actually lived here, and I was driving my mom's Honda Pilot like a fucking maniac through the driveway, and they were all scared.
Oh wow.
I remember it like I was like 19 years old, maybe at best.
Those are fun times.
And I remember Byron. He door dashed food to the theater. Yeah, no, he door dashed a fucking meal to the theater.
Well, when you get what you want it and you still get it.
And this was at a time when people weren't door dashing regularly.
Wasn't it called it wasn't DoorDash back then? It was
Uber Eats.
TaskRabbit. No, it was. I think he TaskRabbited it.
No, it wasn't TaskRabbit. It was something else.
I think
Grubhub.
Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber
It might
Eats,
have been
I don't know.
Grubhub.
He did something.
Yeah.
Point is, he ordered food,
Yeah.
and I thought it was the craziest, most insane thing. But I guess that kind of was just that
Dude.
was him.
How did he sneak that in?
He just fucking walked it in, man. No one cares. Like that's
Confidence is key, man.
my mom had a specific purse for when she took her kids, me and Dustin, to the theater. It was extra large. We just go to the gas station before and load it up with stuff, and then you go in. That's how you did it.
I never did that. I just bought the stuff there.
Because you were a rich ass family, man. We weren't. I mean, like rich as fuck family. We were not that. I remember you and I argued on the definition of rich. Rich to me
Yeah.
is you. Well, at least when you were younger, right? As kids,
I was not.
your mom drove an Escalade.
Yeah.
You were a rich family. To you, rich is like yachts and stuff
No.
like that.
No.
Yes, we actually had this discussion. I remember like 10 years ago, we argued about it. We had and you're right, rich is rich, but like your subconscious thoughts, when you heard they're rich, you think higher or more rich than I think.
Okay.
Or are you saying okay?
I mean, nowadays or back then?
Okay, so how do you feel about nowadays?
I mean, I think you're rich nowadays if you like don't have to worry about money. But that wasn't my parents. They had to worry.
Did they?
Yeah,
Then why aren't you driving an Escalade?
because we could afford it, but we still had to care.
I guess. Okay. All right. Either way.
You know, like,
Finn?
let's say my dad gets fired. I bet you we don't have the Escalade then, now does he?
No, absolutely. You still have to worry and
I've
care
pretty
about
much
yourself, sure.
taken off this entire year, and I'm doing okay.
See, I guess that's rich, but
Yeah.
I'm going back to perspective of I'm in school.
Yeah.
And there's the rich kid right?
It wasn't.
And the
it
rich
was,
kid.
It wasn't. You won't think it wouldn't be me.
Okay, the rich kid threw a party.
Yeah.
They have a pool
Yep.
that's heated.
Not me.
They have
Agreed, that is
a
rich.
massive yard.
Yeah, multiple cars.
Yeah, like how
Sure.
big was your house, for instance? Multiple stories?
It's like 7,000 square feet. It wasn't very big.
That's pretty big.
Most people consider that big.
I'm joking. It wasn't that big.
I was like, you're about to get fried in the comments. Dude.
I'm joking. I showed people. Actually went back to Michigan. I did a little tour of my house and stuff. So
You didn't go into it though.
I did not. I showed from the outside. Yeah.
What'd they say?
Rich, rich, rich.
Yeah,
You know what's funny? My mom literally, because I talked to her recently, she was like, "You need to stop telling your viewers that we were rich." She gets mad when I say that.
Oh.
She does. And then, but then I said that, and then we showed the house, and that's what they thought.
Well, you
So
see,
you're
that's
right.
the thing. Like, a lot of people do see your family as
Yeah.
rich.
Yeah,
Now,
I
technically,
think
you're right.
We were pretty well off, but
You're very well off.
It was like upper middle class.
The way the word rich,
Yeah.
you would hear it differently.
See, a lot of people think upper middle class is synonymous with rich. In fact, I kind of think that way too.
Really?
Yeah.
upper middle class.
Upper middle class is rich.
Okay.
That's the thing. It's like a lot of people in the comments until this point probably upset because they think that the same as that. They think upper middle class is rich. And if you look at
You're
the
wording
numbers,
it better than me. Yeah.
What is
if you look at the numbers, it's true. Upper middle class is like top 10% of the world, basically, which is us, straight up.
Yeah.
So
I know I remember the richest kid in my school. I knew he was the richest because he threw a party before.
see, that's the thing is we it sounds like us three had a shared experience, which in my school,
Yeah.
bro, I was not rich. The rich kids were showing up in sports cars. They had multi-story houses. Like I didn't have any of that shit, but I was still upper middle class.
Parents had a pool.
So compared to my classmates, I was like bottom third.
It's all
However,
kind of relative.
yeah, but yeah, it's relative to
like, you asked-
the country. Yeah, we're rich.
That's the thing, though, because you asked me, because we met when I was fresh out of like high school, right? So all I really knew was like my general friend group, and I wasn't the rich one in my friend group.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you're just like,
fair.
so you're like, oh, what's rich? Well, I mean, you know my friend Mike. That
Yeah.
motherfucker in high school at 16 had a BMW and a Camaro.
Exactly. I had a hand-me-down beat her up, whatever. I had a hand-me-down car that was a piece of shit, basically. And my friends all had new sports cars and stuff. And then, like, you can actually tell who was the rich ones in the friend group.
Yeah.
Who did you go to their house? That's what determined it. Nobody came over to my house. I went to my friends' houses because they had big houses.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like so I didn't feel rich, but it was because it was relative to
My friend Tyler was rich. For
But
sure,
everything is relative, right?
yeah.
Because like it's all about.
But okay, so now we're circling back. The way the word rich subconsciously would hit you as opposed to me, we're actually like you're up
Like,
here,
you're-
I'm
yeah.
down here.
Yeah.
And I think most people are actually down here,
Yeah.
but it's just subconscious. At the end of the day, we're thinking about it the same, just different words, different meanings. I don't know.
Semantics.
Yeah, but yeah.
Now there is another thing we could talk about, Nick. I don't know if you want to talk about it. The Matthew J.K. story. Do you know the Matthew J.K. story, Finn?
No, I have no clue.
I love it. It's so much easier to tell a story when someone I'm telling it to has not heard it. I don't like fucking saying it to air. We have to go back to 2016.
Okay.
Do you know who Knight is? Knight Dev?
No.
You ever seen Nightbot?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's Knight. All right. He was probably the first chat bot of Twitch ever. And, he had an apprentice, if you will. His name was Matthew JK. Okay. Matthew was a big fan of mine. He was a mod in my channel, and he was for a long time. Okay. Fast forward probably 2 or 3 years of this. And he's just a mod. But one day he says, "Hey, I'm getting kicked out of my house. I need somewhere to stay." I'm like, "Are you serious?" He's like, "Yeah." "Okay. I'll buy you a flight." And so I did. I bought him a flight to California. I'm living with Nick at the time. From Florida. And then I didn't want to take the day off, right? I'm like, "Listen, you can come over. I got a room for you, whatever. Like, do your thing. Fix your shit." I pay for his Uber. That's $300 from the airport. Okay. All right. So he comes over and he stays at our place for about a month-ish. And during that time, I loaned him one of our computers. We had plenty of them, going from, upgrading our streamer equipment here and there. And he would stream, and he was on my old computer. And the only thing I really asked him to do, I think he mowed the lawn. I remember, didn't we have an argument because I said I mowed my lawn, but I actually had Matthew do it?
So this is actually quite another funny story about Chance, but we don't have to tell it now.
In short, basically, I would just try and tell things on stream like, yeah, I just got my lawn mowed, or I just mowed my lawn. I did not mow it, but it passively on stream.
Chance was the king, and you can ask his ex about this. He would just tell stories that weren't his as his own.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad because then let's say it was one of my stories that I told, that I would tell my little stream about it. They'd be like, no, you're lying. Chance already told the story.
He's right.
So it was pretty fucked.
I was a selfish prick about it. But this story is mine. Okay.
Well, that's why I paid for everything, so it evened out.
I did pay for everything. All right.
You get the stories.
He gets the stories.
All right. So anyways, Matthew was living at the house. He's a mod. I loaned him a computer. He's streaming, whatever. And I had him mow the lawn twice. He went and picked us up Chick-fil-A a couple of times. But eventually he left, went back home. Fast forward about a year, maybe 2 years. Okay. I'm sitting there going over my finances with Ryan, my brother. He goes over all my stuff, handles all my stuff. And he sees some payments to opskins.com. That's where you buy CSGO knives that can be worth upwards of $10,000. Okay. And he sees recurring payments on this website and he's like, Chance, have you ever paid on? I've never been on this website in my life. I know this is not me. This absolutely isn't me. And he's like, oh, okay. Are you sure? I'm like, well, you have to submit your ID to this website. I would remember doing that. So we're trying to find out who has been using my accounts to buy OP skins. Nick does not like this, but I lived with Nick for 10 years. He's the only one who constantly had access, as well as my ex, who we also went to. We thought it was one of them.
They accused me of stealing.
We accused Nick of stealing. He was very not happy about it. But and rightly so.
Why would a rich kid steal?
Rightly so, to be offended. But at the same time, what else am I supposed to think? So we start connecting more dots and we start to realize, oh my God, this was Matthew. This was during the time he stayed at our place for 1 month. And what he did was he went into my room, he took my ID, and he submitted it to opskins.com, okay? Pretended to be me. And how he got to my money was the computer that I loaned him had my PayPal info saved. So when you go to paypal.com and it has password already typed in, it's already typed in, just hit enter. He was in. So he bought himself knives. Then he donated to his own stream, pretending to be an oiler from Saudi Arabia or some shit. And then after donating all of that money, I remember the night he took me, Nick, and everyone in the house to was it? I thought it was Ruth Chris.
No, it was BJ's.
Oh, he took us all to BJ's. Okay. Not a nice dinner, but took us to BJ's, a restaurant, to celebrate this massive donation that he got.
That's crazy deception.
So he stole from Chance
and then started RPing.
Yes.
And then paid us all for dinner. He lied to our face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's a true story.
yeah.
There was even
Now, the reason why this even became public was Matthew was boasting about his new car he bought on Twitter. And I think my ex at the time was so angry that she started a Twitter fight with him. And it all became public. I did go to the police. I absolutely filed a police report. I remember sitting there with a detective and I had it was a class project. I had all the lines and dots connected leading from this PayPal to this PayPal to this website. It all came back to, he did do it. And the detective even agreed. Yes, he did. And nothing happened from it.
It's because
$30,000 total.
Wasn't it because he had left California?
Yes, it's because he had left the state. So there is a warrant out for his arrest in the state of California.
So he can never go back to Cali?
I think he's also...
I mean, it probably expired by now.
He's also fucked and can't do things like, maybe... Does it expire?
Warrants do expire.
It's like a fucking suspension from a video game?
Yeah.
Like it just expires?
Sometimes, yeah.
It's either way. So he was fucked for a while, but yeah, he got away with it. What am I going to do?
I hear stuff like this, and it just reminds me like the movies. And I get so...
It felt like a movie scene.
Yeah, I get enamored. Like, I want to know how many people in a room of 100 who had the same opportunity that he did would have done the same thing. How rare is that? And like, what's his personality like?
Well, and you know what?
Little kid.
There was a time...
Little kid?
I loaned a computer to Poke, right? And Poke had his friend over at the time, I remember. And I remember I did the same thing. I gave him a computer that had my info saved on it. And I remember they came to me and they said, Chance, you need to be more careful. I want to show you what you just did. Yeah. This is what we had access to. We don't want to touch this computer. We wanted to let you know immediately. So like, that's the good way of handling it. The best way to handle it is to just not make the situation happen. But a good person, okay, it was Poke and Luca. I remember they said, hey, you dumb fuck. I could have been someone with bad intentions.
Yeah.
And Matthew in this case was.
Yeah.
And I got $30,000 stolen from me.
You have been pretty trusting with a lot of people.
I'm too trusting.
I mean, up until recently, I pretty much had access to all your money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I also trust you, but we also have, decades of time together.
yeah.
But in the case of like my fucking moderator, hey, I'll pay for your flight. Hey, I'll pay for your Uber. Hey, here's a computer, loan it. Like,
if I remember correctly, it actually wasn't the computer. It was an iPad.
it might have been something with my info.
Yeah,
saved.
I remember it was an iPad. And then like he actually, because your PayPal was like Sodapoppin stream. Remember he made a fake one that was like Sodapoppin stream with like a different letter in it that looked the exact same.
He didn't just buy CSGO knives and then send it. He made multiple fake accounts, ping-ponging over until it eventually.
And he even created like a fake user that was donating to, like the person that was oiling. He would talk in chat as.
Yeah,
Like, it was wild.
Deep.
And the guy had 50 viewers.
50.
So he had like 50 viewers getting like $25,000 from some random oiler. The whole thing was insane.
I remember thinking I was little and I was like, man,
Literally, how old was this person when they did the crime?
18?
No.
20?
So he was 4 years younger than me-ish.
Okay.
I might have, maybe 18, 17, something around there.
Damn,
Very young.
That is a
But like
devious
he
person.
was really good with like tech. Like he would do
He
like
was a tech guy. He
yeah.
was the apprentice of Nightbot.
Oh, so that's why it was covered so well.
So I think
Yes.
I think what happened was like I think he just got a little bit jealous that like Chance was doing so well, but Chance didn't have the knowledge that
I didn't
he
have
had.
technology.
yeah, it's
So, like,
easy
so-
to get embittered in this
so
industry.
he would do things to help
Trust me.
Chance. And
What?
you okay?
Wait till you see what I do with this podcast money.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
was it Matthew JK that took a screwdriver to the PC? Or was that you?
To what?
Remember we were building a PC and we took a screwdriver into it or like a power drill? And people would always meme about my PC being bricked. I think that was Matthew that was doing it.
Yeah, I think that might have been him too.
I had Matthew work on my computer at some
Yeah,
point.
he had
like
some talent.
I gave him some tasks, but it wasn't much.
Yeah.
It was going to Chick-fil-A, mowing the lawn twice, and he built a computer over the span of a month.
Isn't that kind of crazy? Like just helping him out, and this guy ends up stabbing him in the back.
That is wild. I also don't think it makes any sense for like a I'm trying to get rich play. If he cared that much, he would just suck up to you and then keep streaming.
Well, that's the thing.
That was a long time
the only
ago
reason
before
he had-
people thought that.
that's
Was.
the
Yeah, I
only-
guess you're right.
That's the only reason he had 50 viewers. He would have had one.
Yeah.
Like he was literally living in my house at the time, so he's like Sodapoppin's roommate was in his title probably. I don't remember.
It did
Yeah.
work for views back then.
Of course it did. I mean,
Back
man,
then.
Yeah.
that was when things were still on the up and up too.
But it was definitely, and I've only had a couple of moments in my life where I like had to take a step back. And the thought that comes to my mind when the most fucked situations are happening is, I feel like I'm in a movie.
Yeah.
You said it, and I've only felt that maybe 4 or 5 times in my life. This was one of those times. I felt like this was a script that was like written and created for the most drama. Taking us to dinner to celebrate,
Dude, the RPing is crazy.
The RPing and the Twitch chat, like it's so ridiculous.
Yeah. That's strategized right there.
So this is why it's not funny. It's not a funny story.
I think it's kind of funny.
It is okay.
Deserved.
I never remember password when I type anything in anymore, ever. That is like the hardest way you possibly can. That's the Matthew JK story, and I've told.
I mean, that
many
wasn't
times.
the first friend that would steal from you, but
No,
Won't be the last either.
no.
bro, Chances had like friends from school steal from him. He's had
That's the
My-
thing. That's
my
why I said
brother did.
managers
out of
steal from him.
100, a room of 100, I know it wouldn't be one. That's why what's so crazy to me is like I want to know.
Well,
Like really, where's the line and who are these
I'm
people?
not gonna lie, Chance. You've had a lot of people steal from you,
yeah, of course.
and
Because
guess you never did. This guy,
They never stole from me.
Remains to be
Why?
seen.
and instead, I come up with great ideas like a podcast that actually makes him money.
Is this
Whoa.
Nick's idea?
Probably. Do you want to? Okay, well, you wanted me to make a Minecraft server. I remember having an argument
Minecraft
with you and
servers
Lee about that.
make a lot of money,
Yeah, but I was not gonna make a Minecraft server.
but let's say that
be the-
Minecraft server hit. That'd make a lot of
At
money.
the time, the only people making Minecraft servers were like really money grubby. It was like basically making a crypto
So-
coin. Is how it was. That's how it was viewed
It wasn't
at the
that bad.
time. It was.
But
It was.
Minecraft servers make hella money.
I'm sure they do. I'm not saying they don't.
Yeah.
And I was not gonna. I'm like, making a Minecraft server would kill my career. That's how I felt.
That's true. I mean, some of my mods made Minecraft servers, and they made like $4 or $5K a month. Just off my community.
I bet they fucking did.
It's good money.
Bonus episode. Okay.
Hop on over to the Patreon if you want to keep listening to us just be idiots, dude, with nothing of value to say.
No, there's no value here. Just that everyone sucks. The world's ending. Social media is horrible. AI is taking over. They took our gerbs is going on. It's all fucked.
Yeah.
Either way, guys, we're going to keep talking on Patreon. Hearts in the chat. Right?
Why are you asking me? They used to say that for me.
Hearts in the chat, guys. We love that.
Hearts for Finn. Woo! He's the
Hearts
best.
for Finn.
You know who started that meta? Quiz.
Zero.
That was Mitch Jones.
Mitch Jones? No.
Yeah, absolutely Mitch Jones.
No.
Hearts for Finn, you mean?
It was actually Ludwig.
Hearts for Finn?
Ludwig is like new.
No, he's talking about himself.
Oh,
Hearts for Finn.
Oh,
He's talking about himself. Why'd you make me look like a narcissist?
Because you are talking about yourself.
Hearts for Finn is like, that's just.
If I was a narcissist, would I do this?